straight message in the United States of America. I'm about to go ahead and make a police report about my mother throwing away my computer with criminal information on it. City of Detroit, 6th Precinct, any other tax-paid servant, citizen, private public business, private society, and public news, religious organization, you mighty corrupt citizens, governmental agencies, and etc. So, my baptismal name is Clyde Donnell Lynch. All rights reserved without prejudice. I am Prince Clyde Donnell Lynch. Equality in service. Equality and fairness by contract and paramount mandatory by law. Amen. And I have some more auto recordings go with this, what I just recorded, and that's what's making me come up here and make a police report. I had a computer throw away. The tissue is literally, so when we can police report, put it on record. And I had we had criminal information on it. A corrupt government official, 6th Precinct, etc. You said that it was thrown away? It was thrown away, not by me, but somebody else. Okay. Okay, where was this at? At my house. Someone put a computer out. Yeah, my mom. Okay. I don't know why she did it. She must get it with malice and hatred. She put that phone in. Where was the computer? Was it in your room or was it? It was in the household. Was the laptop or desktop? What? You know, this had my little stuff on it. Oh, this is for my bike. That's my Today's date and time is 9:53 p.m., June the 28th, 2015. I had to go get my old audio recording device that broke because that audio recorder that I used to record that audio recording, it was somebody else's, and I'm trying to record all the information off of it because I got pissed off a couple of days ago, and I better get it off that device before it get deleted. I recorded that on somebody else's device that really didn't work right because if it continued recording until the end of the recording when I left the police precinct, you would have got some real interesting background noise and talking. The female, when I came in the door getting searched, going through the metal detector, that was a male officer. But on the audio recording, it sounded like a female voice talking. Or, I don't know. Or that was the female voice when I went up to the front desk with the other male officer. You know, I was giving her my information. I went and sat down, and I guess the audio recorder went off. Where I had it placed, it guess it hit the off button or something. And it was very interesting what the officers behind the desk were saying. That the officer that was taking my complaint, the female officer, she was very upset, irate of me making a complaint. Maybe she was a family member. I don't know. I don't know why you upset. You hear stupid blankety blank like this all the time. But my issue is relevant of the 6th Precinct Non-Compliance Participants Corporation and some sovereign people, some ill-minded citizens, and or et cetera, Masons, Muslims, Islam, and or et cetera. I say my name in all the recordings. So you know who said it, and I can prove it and back it up. They always want to point the finger and discredit someone, but when that person discredits someone, they say, well, dude, man, this dude said his first name, middle name, last name, everything. And he said all rights reserved, and then he said equality based by contract, blase, blase, blase. And I thought you was sovereign. I thought you was righteous. And you're not going to sit here discredit this man. You ain't going to go confront this man constitutionally and lawfully and righteously as your religion and or et cetera says. But you're going to sit here discredit this man. He put his information out there, but apparently the police not doing their job. And the dysfunctionally program heard it, bamboozled, fascinated, charming citizens going to believe what this so-called righteous man, religious man, woman, and or et cetera, or demon, jinn, familiar spirit, going to say. Trust me, they exist. I see them. I've been seeing them since I've been a little kid. And I fought them as a little kid when I was a little kid too. And I whooped they blankety blank. And they stopped coming around for a while. But this new group, this new team, had to come in flesh and blood form, go to school with me, elementary school with me, roll with me, hang with me. They didn't know that I knew. And they told on themselves. So back to the issue, the female police officer all of a sudden mad, and the other male officer back behind the counter while I'm making my complaint, he was like, yeah, I know how you get, so I'll turn on the radio to calm you down. Man, I wish I could have just chopped her head off. You sitting there getting my tax dollars and you got a mother blanking attitude about me making a complaint? It wouldn't even been this far. If your elders, when I was a little kid, investigated it, if my parents and or et cetera believed me, like other kids' parents believed them in elementary school, took them to see psychiatrists, doctors, then they probably took them to a supernatural art person, and they said you had a spirit on them. And this was an open issue in school, and all the parents that received letters, the kids had a little note, safety pin on their shirt jacket. The parents didn't believe it. Oh, I don't believe in that. I believe in God, Jesus. Just remember about what happened to Job.
But I'm not knocking the Bible. I love it. I still pick it up and read it. And all through my life, when I'm hanging and chilling, drinking 40s and carrying on at the clubs and all that, I turn to the people I'm with and say, "Oh man, do y'all know what they mean when they say such blah blah in the Bible?" You can ask anybody to roll with. I hit them with a Bible every once in a while, with a Bible verse to say, "Do you know what that means?" Anybody that roll with me, if they recall, everybody, I always say something about the Bible. In middle school, high school. Listen, man, I need to start going to church, man. I don't know, man, but I need to start going. We always say that. Ain't never happened yet. But back to the police thing, hook up. Now, this female was so upset. She may be your relative. Why are you upset? Because I'm making a complaint of something that you haven't done. You wasted tax dollars. You waste the funds. The citizens can govern themselves better than that. Now, I'm just lying. Y'all know that's a lie. I wouldn't want to be judged by my peers, elders in a court proceeding for jackety smack. I'd rather be me and that judge. I'm talking. They're going to find me guilty anyway. Then some time later, they're going to find me innocent. Then when I get out of jail or whatever, they're going to say, "Oh, we don't have no money to give you." "Oh, we hope you don't sue. We know you've been in there seeing little kids and grown men getting sexually assaulted and beat up, and we ain't got no money for that, but you supposed to be there repaying your debt and being reformed for allegedly a crime we committed you. It was your elders. It was your peers, your own people. That's what they get us. The power to be get us with that. We bleed that hogwash. I wouldn't want to be. The court system is corrupt. Private public business, citizens, and/or et cetera, the judges, the court system, man, I would just go in there by myself. Just have somebody that oversee, make sure the proceeding is done properly, and interject something. Like when I was up in there, I told that man, that court-appointed attorney, I said, "Man, I don't want you to say nothing. I don't want you to." He said, "I can get you off. I can get you off." Well, apparently when I messed myself up, but I didn't, I still had to go to the mental facility. The court case should have been heard before the third day of my first time going, but they're going to take me to court on my second time going. And I told that man, "Don't say nothing. I don't want you saying nothing." I couldn't get my stuff out straight. I couldn't get equality, all rights reserved without prejudice. I couldn't get that down packed straight. I was struggling. I was trying, but I'm a newbie. I was just learning this stuff. And I still may stumble, but not as much as I did when I was in the courtroom at 36th District Circuit Court, Wayne County Court. Now, after I told that court-appointed attorney, he said, "I can help you. I can get you off." After I allegedly so-called did myself in, he should have been doing an appeal, but he didn't. So that tells you how much I hurted his feelings. He said another man just set himself up. I got set up by rogue citizens and government officials, private public businesses, and/or et cetera. And as you being the person you are, you should have let me do that for. But remember, it was fraudulent and illegal for me being in there in the first place. And the procedures and protocols wasn't done properly in the first place. And they said, "Yes, it is." The psychiatrist deemed you unfit. Man, the stuff the psychiatrist said was very disrespectful, disgraceful, and on the behalf of the covenant member, the satanic motherfucking Moors. Dang, I just cursed. Muslims, Islam, Masons, I don't care. You can do your hocus pocus. You can live your life. Hurt children, animal kids, in person, places, things, animals, and/or et cetera. Man, I don't care about your faking the front. All up in city government. Letting all this corrupt stuff go down. Then you want to talk stickety smack by somebody else and point the finger, look all ill. This old fool. Man, if I could just touch all of y'all. I know some of y'all can't do nothing because your colleagues and affiliates don't want to do nothing, and you don't want to lose your prestige, and you want to keep your job. Because I got a family to take care of, they will say. I understand that. But when your family, your children, your grandchildren, and their children ain't got nothing coming, just think about that when you in your grave looking down at them and seeing things happening, and you can't do nothing. You could have did something then, and you can't do nothing now in spirit form, but you can if you only realize how to turn back in the physical, flesh, blood form while you in the spirit world after you have been deceased. Because it can be done and happen. But you so don't believe in the supernatural and all this thing. You just believe in your holy book. It did not understand you can come back in flesh and blood form after you deceased. People don't understand that. I'm out.